The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild just released on Disney Plus today, so I watched it and I'm going to give you my thoughts right now. Real quick before you end this, sorry I haven't been uploading a lot. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I've been really busy. But tomorrow I will probably have my review up for the new Netflix Kevin James movie Home Team, and I have a couple other videos planned for the next week. Hit the subscribe button down below. It does help my channel a lot. Also, comment what's your history with the Ice Age franchise. For me, I love the Ice Age franchise not because the movies themselves are great, just because of my nostalgia for them. Ice Age 4, Continental Drift, was my favorite movie. Not my favorite movie, it was the first movie I've ever seen in theaters, so it does have kind of a special place in my heart. Also, I enjoyed them a lot when I was a lot younger. I haven't really watched them in the last like 2 years, but I remember really enjoying them. Also, I will be doing a ranking of all 6 movies. But I was excited for this Ice Age movie, the 6th one, because I do love the franchise. And I watched it, and I have some thoughts on it. First of all, I want to talk about the trailer. The trailer, I was excited for the movie until I watched the trailer. The trailer looks like a bad Nickelodeon series. It looks like a CG. The CGI, for one, the animation doesn't look good in this movie. It looks very cheap, and it does feel like a streaming movie. However, at points it looks good, but like going back down to the dinosaur place, the Lost World, and not having a lot of texture, it looks very cheap. It looks a lot like the Camp Coral series recently, except for the animation isn't as fluent. That is a big issue with this. Also, they didn't get a lot of the voice actors. The only voice actors that returned were Simon Pegg. Everybody else recast. I'm pretty sure they could have got Josh Peck to play Eddie again, or at least like John Leguizamo, Dennis Leary, Ray Romano, just some other people. And it does take place right after Ice Age Collision Course, because there are references to all the other movies, but they do this thing that direct-to-DVD sequels do, and they get rid of all the other characters. Peaches, Julian, they're not in here anymore. Granny's not in here. Brooke with Sid Sid's just by himself again. Shira, everybody is gone in this movie. It's like, it feels more like it takes place kind of in between Ice Age 3 and Ice Age 4, if that makes sense, because a lot of the characters aren't in here, but then again, Peaches would be there. But anyway, to me, it just doesn't. The voice acting and the animation are really jarring, and then the story feels really familiar. It's honestly one of the most familiar stories I've seen in recent days, because it does take that animated trope of, oh, we have, it's just, I don't want to spoil too much of it. If you are looking forward to watching this movie, there's like no buzz for this movie at all. But it's simple. Like, there's not a big plot, and to me, that's a big problem with this movie. And I honestly believe this is the worst Ice Age movie. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed parts of it. I thought some aspects were fun, but they really took the heart out of the other movies, and they just kind of made it a little kid comedy, which the other ones had little kid humor sprinkled throughout, but they were also for kind of teenagers and, just everybody else could watch them and enjoy them, their elements. And here there's not. And they use sound effects that make it sound cheap and really geared towards little kids, and make it feel more like a Nickelodeon movie than an actual Disney Plus Ice Age movie. And that's why it feels so disconnected from the franchise. Like, if I were to say, if somebody were to ask me, would you consider this a part of the Ice Age franchise? I'd say no, because it does feel so disconnected. The animation in the original in 2002 looks better than it does in 2022, and that's really disappointing for me. I was looking forward to this movie. There are some aspects I like. I think some of the characters do offer up some funny moments. Simon Pegg does a great job voice acting. Everybody else, you can tell they're not the same voice actors, and the animation does not look good. Honestly, this is a disappointing movie in my opinion. I wanted to love it. Unfortunately, I did not. I didn't even really like it. I'm going to give Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild a 4 out of 10. One of the lowest scores I've given a movie in a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the force be with you.